Everybody, welcome back to Sneaker Stories. I'm going to share some other shoes with you today that perhaps you haven't seen. There's a few reviews of them out there on YouTube, but there's something that kind of struck my eye, and they came up on sale at Marshall's back in the US. I purchased them there and had them shipped back over from home. And these are a kind of rare New Balance you don't see every day, made in England, a different take on some things that we already are familiar with, a kind of a hybrid of sorts of different 990s, and that is the New Balance 920. I have three pairs of these. I'm going to show this one because I think it's the most visually striking one of the pairs. I also have a blue suede and a green suede, but this one has the kind of mixed nubuck materials that I think is really fascinating to look at. It's a really fun shoe, fun if in no other respect but the fact that you don't see them everywhere. I never have seen anybody wearing these here in Tokyo, and Tokyo is a New Balance city. Just haven't encountered anybody else wearing 920s. Definitely not this color. I would have definitely noticed if I'd seen anybody wearing it. It is a largely mesh design, probably more so than you're used to a typical 990s, but the sole and midsole is from a 990 V3, a very popular 990 V3. So if you like the way that shoe feels, this is similar, while being a little bit lighter and a little bit more airy. Because it is a made in England, it does have a little bit more of a tapered toe than you might be used to with some of the US models. So I went up half a size from my usual 990 size. I usually wear a 28.5 or a 10.5 in a lot of 990s, although I do wear 29s or 11s as well. But I definitely went with an 11 on this one, a 29 centimeter or US 11. And it fits me great. It's a really interesting shoe in that, like I said, it's rare. You don't see it every day. It's built to be lightweight, I believe. I don't know the exact design purpose on it. It's hard to find literature on this shoe out there. But it does have more of a sparse liner than you might be used to on some of the other 990s out there. The collar itself is not padded as much as you would expect, and the tongue itself is also a bit thinner than you might expect. Not in a bad way, but it's just a different kind of shoe. It's not that kind of wrapping, coddling, foot coddling type shoe that you may be used to with the 990s. But it's a really, really cool shoe. Again, it's got the V3 sole, exactly as you would expect it with the carbon fiber plate in the middle. Tread pattern is exactly the same. The way the midsole is structured is exactly the same, inside and out, no differences there. Again, I think structurally the biggest difference is the abundance of mesh on it. That being said, now that we have the 990 V6 over the past couple of years, that does have an awful lot of mesh on it, and probably takes the cake as far as 900 series is with a lot of mesh. This one no longer has that crown. But it's just a cool shoe because it's a little bit different. It's very light. It has that support of a 990 V3 if you like that, but want something a little bit different. It's a cool shoe to find. Because it was made in UK, it tended to be overpriced from some people's points of view. Again, I got this on sale, so I was able to enjoy this kind of UK construction and craftsmanship made series for a much less price than would have been retail. I think I got it for about $100 per pair, which is less than half price, I think, what it went for retail. But it's a really, really fun shoe. Where would I rate this? Again, weighing it with all the other 900 series and made type New Balance shoes, I'd probably give this thing, comparatively to those, I might give it like a 7.5. And I only drop it a bit lower because actually I do like that kind of comfort wrapping type feeling that 900 series and 990 series tend to give, and this doesn't really have it that much. But it is the shoe to be picked up and worn when you want something a bit lighter on the feet, a little more airy than a typical 990, especially the V3, which I think it feels most similar to. So that's where I put it. For me, it's a really fun shoe. I love having it in my collection. Like I said, I have three of them, three different colorways. It's different. You don't see it every day, and that's something that's worth something to me these days when everybody's got the same shoes and the hype is high on certain brands and certain models. So anyway, that's my take today on this sneaker story. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like the New Balance 990. If you can find one somewhere, pick them up. There's a lot of different colorways out there. Do some searching around. If it interests you, you might be able to get a good deal on them because they're not super popular, but they are fun shoes to have in the collection. So anyway, that is it for today's sneaker stories. If you like this, give me a like, give me a subscribe, let me know you like this kind of content. Me just sharing my joy of sneakers with you. No hype, no BS, just ownership stories, what it's like to own the shoes and have them and just have fun with them, which I think is what we should all be doing. So yeah, enjoy your shoes, wear your shoes, have fun, do it for yourself, not the hype. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye.